Hey guys, and welcome to this very important session, and welcome to this YouTube channel of Let's Crack AP and TS LAWCET, which is a dedicated channel for your LAWCET preparation. You know that we have started a series of previous year question paper analysis for the Legal Aptitude section of TS LAWCET and also AP LAWCET. So the last 2 days we were discussing 2 question papers, and today we are going to discuss the third one, which is, good afternoon Alpha, how are you? Welcome to the live. And today I am actually little unwell, so I won't be able to take the entire paper. So I will be discussing only 20 questions in today's class, and tomorrow I will discuss the remaining. Of course, the evening class will continue as usual. Okay. So without any further ado, Alpha, Venu is saying that video live play out the video, so I can see the video. Just ask him to refresh it once. No, I'll have to start from here. Okay, let's proceed. First question. Which of the following countries has an unwritten constitution? Good afternoon, Sandeep. How are you? Welcome to the session. Answer it very quickly. Which of the following countries has unwritten constitution? Yeah. Very good. Nidhi. Good afternoon, Venu. Very good, Alpha. Excellent. So the answer is 4. That is England. So England has an unwritten constitution. Okay. So what do you mean by unwritten constitution? So unwritten constitution, there is no proper, written legal document. Rather, it is based on, the judgments or the orders which are given by the House of Lords. House of Lords, which is the Parliament of the lower house of Britain Parliament, right? So the written constitution, so whatever are the orders given in the House of Lords, that is followed as a constitution and based on the previous precedents given by the courts of England. Next, which of the following articles in the Indian Constitution says that no tax shall be levied or collected except by authority of law? భారత రాజ్యాంగంలోని కింది ఏ ఆర్టికల్ చట్టం ద్వారా తప్ప ఎలాంటి లెట్ మీ జస్ట్ రెడ్యూస్ మై స్క్రీన్ వెయిట్ ఎలాంటి పన్ను విధించబడదు లేదా వసూలు చేయాలని చెప్తుంది? వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్? So I gave you an example of this particular thing, like when we were talking about right to freedom of religion. If you guys remember correctly, you should be able to answer it. What is the answer? I'm sure that I did not mention the article, but anyways, let us see. So the answer is Article 265. So it means that if government has to levy any tax, right, any tax, then a law has to be made, right? So it can be either a law made by Parliament or law made by State Legislative Assembly. But to collect taxes, right, to collect taxes in, let us say, local bodies, that is panchayats and municipalities, you don't need a special law for that, right? Whereas at the union level or at the state level, if you have to levy any tax on the citizens, so a law is mandatory. You have to make a law for the same, right? Next question. Indira Gandhi was defeated in the election of 1977 from which of the following constituency? శ్రీమతి ఇందిరాగాంధీ 1977 ఎన్నికల్లో కింది ఏ నియోజకవర్గం నుండి ఓడిపోయారు? What do you think is the answer? I would say definitely this is not a legal aptitude question, but this was asked in the exam. What can I actually do? You may call it as a GK question or something like that, right? So the answer is Raebareli. So Raebareli is the constituency from which Indira Gandhi has lost in 1977, and now Indira Gandhi's daughter-in-law is actually the MP of Raebareli. And recently, Rahul Gandhi has lost in Amethi. He is an MP from Wayanad, and Rahul Gandhi's mother Sonia Gandhi is an MP from here, Raebareli. Next. in which case Supreme Court said that secularism is a basic feature of Indian Constitution. I made a passing reference to it in yesterday's class when there was an option. Secularism అనేది భారత రాజ్యాంగంలోని ప్రాథమిక లక్షణం అని సుప్రీం కోర్టు ఏ సందర్భంలో చెప్పింది? If you remember correctly, you should be able to answer it. Well done. Very good, Alpha. Excellent. The answer is SR Bommai versus Union of India. So, in SR Bommai versus Union of India, Supreme Court told that if state fails to secure secularism in a state, then the central government can impose president's rule. So that is what was telling SR Bommai versus Union of India. So another important case, very good, Chiva, very good indeed. Another important case for discussion is Indira Sahni versus Union of India, wherein there was a 50% cap, 50% cap imposed on all reservations in India, especially for reservation into employment, right? So whenever you are employing someone, like 50%, you should not reach the 50% cap. So if you are recruiting for 100 seats, not more than 50 should be reserved, except under exceptional circumstances. So that is what was the judgment given in Indira Sahni versus Union of India. So if you remember, in some states there is 69% reservation in Tamil Nadu. So even that was challenged in the court, but that was there before the judgment of Keshwanand Bharati, and this particular 69% reservation was kept in 9th schedule. So if you keep in 9th schedule, you cannot actually touch it. But after Keshwanand Bharati, you can definitely review the items which are placed in 9th schedule, but it was placed before Keshwanand Bharati, so there is nothing that we can do about it for now. A very important question. Which constitutional amendment removed the reserved seats for Anglo-Indian community in Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies? The most recent one, I would say. Which constitutional amendment removed the reserved seats for Anglo-Indian community in Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies? No. Very good, Nidhi. So the answer is 104 Constitutional Amendment Act. By enacting 104th Constitutional Amendment Act earlier, we were having 2 Anglo-Indian seats reserved in Lok Sabha. Right. Very good, Venu. Anglo-Indians ki 2 Lok Sabha seats unde, and in Assembly there were like 1 or 2 seats also, like in all the Assembly. Even in Telangana, we were having other states also, there are reservations. But by enacting 104th Amendment, we have actually removed this particular provision, because we felt that Anglo-Indians are not, there is no requirement for their representation, because their number has reduced very drastically in India. Right, next. Dowry Prohibition Act was passed in which year? వరకట్న నిషేధన చట్టం ఆమోదించబడిన సంవత్సరం ఏది? Dowry Prohibition Act. What is the answer, guys? No, actually. Very good, Jeevana. So the answer is 1961. So in the year 1961, the Dowry Prohibition Act was passed. Yeah. Who is the Attorney General of India as of April 2023? What is the answer? Yeah, write it down in the chat window. What do you think? Who is the present Attorney General of India? Very quickly, guys. Yeah, so the answer is very good, Alpha. R. Venkatramani. Okay, so R. Venkatramani, he hails from Tamil Nadu. So he is the present Attorney General of India. Just take a note of this in your book. So last year they asked you the question. So this year they might ask you the most recent one, right? Next. UN Charters begins by proclaiming. UN Charter ప్రకటన ఏ వ్యాఖ్యలతో ప్రారంభమవుతుంది? ఏ వ్యాఖ్యలతో ప్రారంభమవుతుంది? Answer down in the chat window. Very good. Didi? Very good, excellent. The answer is we the people of United Nations. Okay. Now I'll ask you a supplementary question. Which is the first country in the entire world to have a preamble? Which is the first country in the world to have a preamble? It's not about UN Charter. So UN Charter is we the people of United Nations. So it starts like that. I'm asking you very good alpha, excellence. USA. USA's preamble begins by saying we the people of USA, right? So the concept of we the people of India, which we have in our preamble, so that is borrowed from which constitution? From the Constitution of USA. This can again be a probable question in the examination, right? Where is the seat of International Court of Justice? అంతర్జాతీయ న్యాయస్థానం యొక్క స్థానం ఎక్కడ ఉంది? సీట్ అంటే స్థానం, right? Yeah. అంతర్జాతీయ న్యాయస్థానం. Well done, Nidhi, excellent. So International Court of Justice, very good alpha, excellent. So is in The Hague, Netherlands. No, Aishwarya, it is not Washington. Very good, Venu and Jivana. So it is The Hague. The Hague is in Netherlands. Okay, just write this down in your notebook. This can be a probable question next year's, in the upcoming exam also. Okay, like those who attended my classes will be able to answer this. Defamation infringes a person's right to. పరువు నష్టం ఒక వ్యక్తి యొక్క డాష్ హక్కును ఉల్లంఘిస్తుంది. Very good, excellent guys, very good alpha, very good Nidhi. Right, so we talked about reputation. What is the difference between reputation and privilege? So privilege is a special right that you have, right? So MPs have certain privileges. So they cannot be arrested when the house is in session and such kind of things. Whereas reputation is a value or the fame that you have in the society. Very good, Aishwarya. Very good, excellent. Right. So defamation infringes a person's right to reputation. So defamation is actually a tort. Right. Defamation is a tort. So you can sue for defamation in both civil and criminal wrongs. So if you want compensation, you will file a civil defamation suit. If you want to send the person to jail, you will file a criminal defamation suit. If you want both, you can file both as well. Because after a person is living on this particular earth, sometimes what happens is that for every person, your reputation is more important, right? So reputation is really important. So it is almost equal to life. Next question. Section 124A of IPC deals with Section 120 భారతీయ శిక్షా స్మృతిలోని సెక్షన్ 122 క్యాపిటల్ A దేనికి సంబంధించింది? దేనికి సంబంధించింది? Answer it down very quickly in the chat window. Very good. So the answer is sedition. So sedition అంటే దేశద్రోహం. So you might have seen previously there were many news, various people were accused of sedition. So that is why this particular thing is there in the news. And this is the question. 124A of capital A. Next, International Labour Organization was formed in which year? అంతర్జాతీయ కార్మిక సంఘం ఏ సంవత్సరంలో ఏర్పడింది? What do you think is the answer, guys? Very quickly. Just a year, you have to remember the years also. It is really important, I would say. Right. So, International Labour Organization was established in the year 1919. So, International Labour Organization is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland. So, today we learned about the headquarters of two international organizations. One is ILO. ILO is in Geneva, Switzerland, and ICJ, that is International Court of Justice, is located at which place? I just explained it in the previous question. Where is ICJ headquartered at? Okay, it is at The Hague, Netherlands. Right, just remember, because this will be a question in the exam in this particular thing. The salary and conditions of service of the Comptroller and Auditor General shall be determined by Comptroller మరియు Auditor General యొక్క జీతం మరియు ఇతర సేవా షరతులు డాష్ ద్వారా నిర్ణయించబడతాయి. ఎవరు నిర్ణయిస్తారు? వెరీ క్విక్లీ. Very good, Nidhi. Excellent. Right. So the salary and other conditions are determined by very good Aishwarya. So the answer is sorry. Very wrong, Aishwarya. So it is actually Parliament. Right. So Comptroller and Auditor General is appointed by President. President appointed. So CAG is a constitutional body. So it is a constitutional body. The primary duty of Comptroller and Auditor General is to audit the accounts of the Government of India and Government of States. Okay, there is no Comptroller and Auditor General in the states. So there is only one CAG in India who is responsible for managing all the accounts, auditing all the accounts of Government of India, and he submits a report to the Parliament. And the salary and conditions of everything, they are determined by the Parliament itself. Okay, just take a note of this. During the absence of the chairman from any sitting of Council of States, the dash shall act as a chairman. Rajya Sabha Samaveshaniki, oh my gosh. Okay, Rajya Sabha Samaveshaniki chairman gair hajar ayinappudu chairman ga dash chairman ga vivaristar. Yes, Alpha, you can ask. Right, so the answer is Deputy Chairman. See, now what is Council of States? Council of States is Rajya Sabha, right? So here in English it is given as Council of States, but I think here in Telugu there is no option to give Council of States. So he directly gave it as Rajya Sabha. So if you understand both of these things, you'll be able to do it better, right? So Deputy Chairman is in Rajya Sabha. So in Rajya Sabha we have Chairman and Deputy Chairman. Whereas Speaker and Deputy Speaker, we have this in Lok Sabha. Right. So that is the right answer. So Deputy Chairman is the right answer. Next. Which of the following has power to make? Yes, Alpha. Most correct. So for all constitutional bodies, the salaries and allowances are determined by the Parliament, and it cannot be varied to their disadvantage. You have appointed CAG on 1st April, okay, and on 1st April Parliament decides the salary as let us say 2 lakh rupees, right? So after 1st April you cannot reduce the salary to 1.5 lakhs, 1.2 lakhs, or 1.9 lakhs. It cannot be varied to his disadvantage. It can be varied to his advantage. You can increase the salary and allowances, but you cannot reduce them, except during financial emergency when it is imposed under Article 360. Yes, Parliament will determine almost for all the constitutional bodies. Yes, this was the question that we were discussing, right? Which of the following has power to make legislation for giving effect to international agreements? అంతర్జాతీయ ఒప్పందాలను అమలు చేయడం కోసం చట్టాన్ని రూపొందించే అధికారం క్రింది వాటిలో దేనికి ఉంటుంది? Very good, guys. Very good, excellent. Nidhi, Jeevana. Very good. So the answer is Parliament. So if India enters into any international agreement, okay, so then Parliament has to decide. If Parliament wants to enforce it, then Parliament is the only competent authority to make law, not the state legislature, not the president, and not the governor. Next. Well done, guys. Well done, Aishwarya, Venu. Which system of government has been adopted for India by our constitution? మన రాజ్యాంగం ద్వారా భారతదేశానికి ఏ ప్రభుత్వ వ్యవస్థను ఆమోదించారు? Well done. Very good, guys. Very good. Nidhi, Alpha, Jeevana, Aishwarya, Venu. Excellent. So we have a parliamentary system. So what is the difference between presidential and parliamentary form of government? So monarchy is that there is a monarch, there is a king who rules the thing, right? So unitary is like there is only one government, like there is only central government and central government will rule. What is the difference between parliamentary and presidential form of government? Answer it down in the chat window. What do you think is the difference between parliamentary and presidential form of government? Very good, very good. Very good, Aishwarya, you are a little close to it, right? So in parliamentary form of government, there is a concept of leaders will be elected by the people. No, Alpha, see, in presidential form of government also, leaders are all the representatives in Congress and also the House of Representatives, like both of all the representatives, they are elected members. In the House of Representatives and Senate, the members are elected, right? But here the thing is that in presidential form of government, president is the head. President is the real head, right? Whereas in parliamentary form of government, prime minister is the real head and president is the nominal head, right? And in parliamentary form of government, executive is a part of the legislature, which means all the ministers will come from the parliament itself. Whereas in presidential form of government, there are no ministers as such, right? There are secretaries, and these secretaries are appointed by the president. President will choose who he or she wants, so he or she will be appointed. They choose experts, not people elected representatives. I hope this is clear, right? So I think I have uploaded some recording on parliament, difference between parliament and presidential form of government. But don't worry, I'll explain it again in your class. What is the difference between parliamentary and presidential, unitary and federal, and all of these things. 77. Sorry. Yeah. Which schedule of the Indian Constitution contains provisions in relation to the administration of tribal areas in the states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram? అస్సాం, మేఘాలయ, త్రిపుర మరియు మిజోరాం రాష్ట్రాల్లోని గిరిజన ప్రాంతాల పరిపాలనకు సంబంధించి భారత రాజ్యాంగంలోని ఏ షెడ్యూల్లో నిబంధనలు ఉన్నాయి? Right, very good. So the answer is 6th schedule. So in 6th schedule, it is very specific for the states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. When it comes to 5th schedule, so 5th schedule actually talks about the scheduled areas and tribes. Okay, scheduled areas and tribes like everywhere. Whereas 6th schedule talks specifically about Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. 8th schedule talks about what? 8th schedule talks about official languages that are recognized by the government. So how many official languages are there recognized by the Constitution? How many official languages are recognized? This can again be a probable question in the examination. How many official languages? Very good, Nidhi. Very good, Alpha. So the answer is 22 official languages. And 11th schedule talks about panchayats, right? So we already know there is a very important trick to remember the schedules, right? Tiers of old PM. Tiers of old Prime Minister. Very important, through which very easy mnemonic. This is known as mnemonic, through which you will be able to remember the schedules easily. So I hope all of you know what is tiers of old PM, right? So T is the first one, that is Union and its territory. Okay, so E deals with emoluments, allowances and privileges of offices that are there. And A talks about forms of affirmations or oaths by various members. And R talks about representation of states in Rajya Sabha. And S, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. S talks about scheduled areas and tribes. 6, that is O, is other areas, that is Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. Right. This is 6th schedule. What is 7th schedule? 7th schedule is F. So F is federal system. So in federal system we have 3 lists, that is union list, state list and concurrent list. Right. 8th schedule, that is O, talks about official languages. 9th schedule is related to land reforms. Okay. 10th schedule is defection, anti-defection law. 11th is panchayats and 12th is municipalities. Right. So if you remember this particular mnemonic, tiers of old PM, it is really easy for you to remember all the schedules. Right. Next. Which of the following case is popularly known as Ayodhya case? క్రింది వాటిలో ఏది అయోధ్య కేసుగా ప్రసిద్ధి చెందింది? Very good. Very good, Alpha. So the answer is M. Siddiq versus Maharaj Suresh Das. Right. So Ayodhya dispute, which was there in the Supreme Court, it is a civil writ petition. It is a land dispute, I would say. Right. So it is titled as a land dispute. So previously there was a case in Allahabad High Court, and then later it was appealed. There was a mediation committee, and finally we got the judgment in the Ayodhya case, which is Siddiq versus Maharaj Suresh, wherein the land was allotted for the construction of temple. Right. Very good. Very good, Chivna. Next. Copyrights Act, Copyright Office under the Copyright Act 1957 is currently located in. So I think in session 1 or session 2, we discussed like what is copyright, what is patent, what is geographical indication, and etc. Right? Where is the Copyright Head Office? Very good, Nidhi. So New Delhi is the right answer. Copyright Office is there in New Delhi. This will perhaps be the last question of the day. The Human Immunodeficiency Virus and Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome Prevention and Control Act was passed in which year? Human Immunodeficiency Virus మరియు Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome నివారణ మరియు నియంత్రణ చట్టం ఏ సంవత్సరంలో ఆమోదించబడింది? What do you think is the answer? Very good, Venu. So the answer is, yeah, no problem. 2017. So in 2017, the HIV AIDS Prevention and Control Act was passed, right? Yeah, answer this question. Who among the following judges has been called a green judge in India? క్రింది న్యాయమూర్తులలో ఎవరిని భారతదేశంలోని గ్రీన్ జడ్జ్ అంటారు? No, Alpha, just make an educated guess. Think about the case laws that I discussed in the previous class. I mean, of course, I did not discuss who is a green judge, but I discussed something through which you can actually eliminate the option if you read it properly, if you read the question properly. I was expecting this answer from you, for those who have attended. So the answer is Justice Kuldeep Singh, right? So MC Mehta is not a judge, right? What did I tell you in the last class? MC Mehta is a very famous environmental lawyer, right? He filed a lot of cases against, Taj Mahal pollution, Ganga water pollution, right? So in these cases, Supreme Court told that right to pollution-free environment, right to proper food, a lot of pollution in Ganga water. Taj Mahal is turning it yellow in color. Pollution in Yamuna river, right? So all of these things were filed by him. So justice, he's not a justice actually. So Mehta is a lawyer. So T.N. Govardhan is not a very famous judge. Chandrachud is definitely not a green judge. So Kuldeep Singh is the right answer, right? So I think for remaining the answers are marked over here, so I won't be able to take them today. Right, so I have to remove the answers before I discuss this, right? So just a second, let me just check with the next class timings. Yeah. So at 5 o'clock, I'll be taking a small section on YT, on the same channel, wherein I'll be discussing, I'll introduce you to what exactly is this Target 25 plus series, right? So, and we'll discuss some questions. And at 6:30, we will start the target session. So, in this session, I will explain you how exactly you have to attend this, right? So, that is how I'm going to do. No, actually, it is not like that, Alpha. It is like he gave a lot of environmental friendly judgments. He might have handled, I'm not sure. But the thing is that Justice Kuldeep Singh delivered judgments which are mostly with respect to conservation of environment. Right. So at 6:30 it would be a special class. I will talk about it, what exactly is special class and how you have it. Okay. So I am looking forward to seeing you at 5 o'clock. So at 5 o'clock I'll come on the same channel. So if you have enjoyed this particular session, please hit the like button. And also subscribe to the channel to get regular updates about my classes. And I am looking forward to seeing you at 5 o'clock and 6:30. Bye bye. Any questions if somebody wants to ask me? If yes, I'll have to. If no, I'll have to leave. I think no. Right?